Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
all right, welcome. This is not movie
Hello.
madness. Oh, hey, sorry, we're experimenting with a new series. We're going to see if we can get a crew together for comics and collectibles. That we might change the name. Griffin has some ideas. We're going to talk about behind the scenes when Lunga gets back from out of town because he knows a lot. Honestly, he might have too many shows as it is. He might be like, I can't do another show. He's a busy guy. So we'll have to see. But this is kind of like my old type of content, talking about Blu-rays, action figures, and I want to get in the comics. I'm planning on going to a comic book shop soon. Gungan Dungeon or Griffin from the Grey Order has some experience with figures.
Yeah, absolutely.
We kind of talked behind the scenes a little bit. We both have had a similar experience. We're a little bit OCD collecting. We got to kind of step back, but we still like to talk about this stuff. So tell us in the chat if you can relate, because collecting, it can be dangerous.
Yep, very dangerous for the mental health. No
Yeah.
doubt about it.
I still collect certain things like steel books.
Me too. It's ironic.
masks.
I still collect 6 scale, but mostly custom 6 scale, which is more expensive than Hot Toys and Sideshow. But I just do it in such a way that, I pay it off slowly as I can afford it. And that way it's healthy.
Mladen, do you collect anything?
I collect all Xbox 360 games, and as you can see on my profile on Twitter, books as well.
Awesome,
okay.
man. That's very cool.
Thank you.
Cool. Xbox 360.
Yes.
There's some
Any
good games
particular
there.
reason for Xbox 360 specifically?
Yes, for Xbox 360 specifically.
Why? I'm just curious.
Because my brother upgraded it to PS4, and he gave me his Xbox 360.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
That's cool.
Well, there's a lot. Like, that's the generation that has the most games. One of the best generations, and very affordable games. At least I hope where you live that you could get them pretty affordably, and some great games.
I have some very fond memories playing Skate 2 on the Xbox 360 when I was a younger lad.
Yeah, I didn't play that particular one. I played Tony Hawk in the past.
Yeah,
After Tony Hawk got to a certain stage, I was just like,
dude. Speaking of Tony Hawk, there's actually a mod that lets you play all those old maps, and it has multiplayer. And there's people who still play it, and they're amazingly good at it. Like, far better than I thought one could possibly be at Tony Hawk's.
cool.
Yep.
You can also, I believe, on the original 360 play certain original Xbox games. If you upgrade it. Did you try that, Mladen?
No, I didn't try that.
Okay, because one of my favorites that I like to play the backward compatible was SSX3. It's one of my favorite snowboarding games. So
yeah, that's a good one.
Let's look at the chat, see who's here. Okay. Mladen, you're here, and you're in the comments, and you're here. And so is Griffin. Michael S. Phobic Zeno. Yeah. Yes, exactly. My wife. Listen, I went a little crazy in the past on collecting, and I gotta always watch myself. But that's why I'm hoping this series will be something we can work on in the future, because it's safe to talk about it and then really pick and choose. Matt Jarbo's here. Hey, Matt.
Oh, what's up, Matt?
Hello, Matt.
Hey, if you want to come on just to talk about collectibles and stuff, I'll send you a link. I know you might be busy too, but yeah, Matt's a friend. We're just gonna have a casual talk. No hot topics tonight, Jarbo. Hold on a second. I'm curious to know what he collects. He might have some Funkos. I'm not sure. Or if you don't want to come on, just tell us in the chat, Matt, what you collect. Do you collect figures, Funkos? Do you collect the movies too, or are you digital? That's something I'd like to know in the comments too from all you viewers watching right now. If your movie collection, do you go digital or do you go physical? I try to do physical as much as possible. What about you guys, Mladen and Griffin?
I collect Black Series figures, Hot Toys, Sideshow, but mostly custom 6 scale. And when it comes to Blu-rays, I mean, usually I'll just kind of pick up movies that I love. Like I just bought The Lighthouse.
Okay.
So,
Nice. I mostly watch movies digitally.
Okay. Well, that's like a lot of people right now.
yeah.
I'm under the impression that these steelbooks are going to be worth something someday because it's like the last physical media for movies. I don't think there's going to be anything past Blu-ray 4K UHD Blu-rays. All right. Well, he answered in the chat. He owns one Funko. All right. So I was wrong on that. And I do buy Blu-rays and then never open them. Okay. Well, I buy steelbooks and never open them. I have a lot of steelbooks that you know why it's especially, I'm getting a lot of glare. But I like it when they have like the artwork of the original poster.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the original artwork, but I even got this one, and it's not. I mean, I want to watch it again. It wasn't very.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I've never seen Rambo.
Oh, really?
No, I've never seen it.
I like the new one.
Really?
I have. I
should
bought.
start?
Well, I guess go with the original. I'm sure you could watch it somewhere. I got these. I think the artwork could have been better, but I wanted to get the original because I remember watching with my father back in the day on TV, where it was edited. So I've never actually seen the original version, and it's been a long time. And I bought the recent one, Rambo Last Blood, I believe, and I really enjoyed that. So that's why I went. Oh, you did like that too, Mladen?
Yes, I went to see it in the theaters when it came out.
Cool. Here's the Sci-Fi Dragon. It's been a while, brother. I would like to have you on too eventually. He's another friend here I've had on YouTube. So let's get into some images I brought up here because we are going to talk about steelbooks, talk about movie news, and then eventually talk about comics. And I want to get some comics. I'm debating on what I don't want to go crazy. Like I said, I got problems with collecting. I got OCD. I got other mental problems. So my wife has to stop me. So I might get like 1 or 2 comics when I go to a comic shop. So I'm thinking about getting a Star Wars comic, maybe a Doctor Doom, or I don't know. So I don't know where to start, actually. There's so much options, and I have a huge comic book store in my area that also has retro toys.
Yeah, that's cool. I've actually been reading the new Ben Solo miniseries.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I wish that stuff were in the movies.
All right. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I like Kylo Ren. I like Ben Solo.
Me too.
So I might wait to get into that particular Star Wars comic until after I actually see the Rise. I'm waiting so I could rent it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, man.
So, all right. Mladen, do you buy comics ever?
I go to get comics, but I read as well.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome. I've always wanted to look into that, but my roommate is a comics junkie, so I can always just kind of mooch off his collection, if you know what I mean.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's great if you have a friend that's a collector. That makes it real easy because you can read it and don't have to spend the money. For sure.
Yep, exactly.
Let me see. Here's Wookiee Supremacy. Star Wars Legacy is my favorite Star Wars series. Okay, I could look into that. Curtis YZ. Rambo First Blood is awesome. And I liked Rambo. Haven't seen the new one. I highly recommend the new one. I like it better than the last because I saw the last one before. I don't remember what was the other one where he's old. It's been a few years, and I enjoyed this one more. I think it was really well done. Yes. Oh, sorry. Sci-Fi Dragon. I need to create a Twitter account soon, but I only do for range of time. Yeah, and Sci-Fi Dragon. I'd like you to kind of join the Gray Order, if you would like, because you're a good
join us.
dude, and he's a positive dude, and it's where we can have positive conversations, civil discourse, even with people you disagree with. So I'd like to talk to you about that. No pressure or anything, but I think you would fit in well there, and it's a good way to collab. And that's how me,
Join our
Griffin, and that's how me and Griffin and Aladdin collab a lot. Is we're just like talking, and yeah, you want to hop on? Sure. All right. And let me see here. NECA, Hateful Eight.
Yeah,
Kurt
I heard
Russ-
NECA might be doing Slipknot figures. I don't know if you guys are into Slipknot at all. Very nostalgic metal band for me. I would be.
They wear masks.
If they made NECA figures.
Yes.
Oh, you like Slipknot too, Milan?
Yes, I have what you call it, beanie with a Slipknot.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Nice.
so there's that.
Cool. All right. I think they're very talented, and I like that they wear masks, but I haven't really got into them yet. Their new album, I saw the video, and I thought it was a really good song.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into some topics here. I did not see this yet, 1917. Has anyone watched this movie yet? Didn't it win an award?
But I've really been meaning to. My girlfriend wants to see it really bad.
What do you think of this steelbook?
Well, I love that it's the poster.
Yeah.
That artwork is beautiful.
I might wait to pick it up on steelbook. I used to be a opening weekend guy, but I've been more since I've been getting into collecting steelbooks for years. I've just it's kind of exciting to get a steelbook when you didn't watch it yet. And just bring it home, unwrap it, enjoy it for the first time.
Yep.
I kind of like to support movies in the theater too, but I've just been I don't know if I'm getting lazy or old. I don't know. I like doing that. I did see Birds of Prey. Here's some first images of the Birds of Prey steelbook, and I'm definitely getting this for my wife.
Nice. Did you guys like it?
It was fun. And you know what? All this talk about SJW characters, movies, or marketing towards women, that it's a bad thing.
Movie at all.
I'm sorry?
I wouldn't say that it's an SJW movie at all, but I just didn't really care for it. I thought it was okay. Just not, anything special.
But I have to say, when you take an actual lady, all these guys on the internet talking about ladies get their views from ladies. When you actually take a lady to the movie theater, get her some snacks, get her ready for the movie, recline in the nice theater chairs, and she's happy about it, it makes you happy. The ladies deserve their night.
Yep.
So every lady I've talked to loved this movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. Did you see this one yet? I can't remember.
Yes, I told you.
Oh, yeah, you were.
It's a mixed bag, but I did like Black Canary.
Oh, yeah.
Black Canary was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
I forgot you were on the review show with me.
Yeah,
why am I asking you?
I don't quite understand why they called the movie Birds of Prey, especially just from a marketing standpoint. It would have probably made more money had they just called it the Harley Quinn movie, but what do I know?
Well, yeah, I think they're feeling that themselves. The other problem, they changed it recently. The other problem is, where does it fit in within the DC movie universe? It's kind of awkward and kind of like, no, we know it's about the breakup with Joker, but not actually.
Which Joker?
Yeah, exactly. And trying to, obviously keep a distance from the Jared Leto Joker. You felt that they were trying to stay away from it, and Batman.
Yeah.
And how's all this stuff happening there without Batman getting involved?
I honestly don't know a ton about the Harley Quinn character, but is she like that in the comic books? I mean, does she love breakfast sandwiches or something? What's up with that?
I don't know. I don't know either. I got to watch.
I have not read her run. Sorry to
Huh.
answer the question. I have not read her run in the comics, But I did read recent a comic book, Harleen, which is a retelling of the origin story.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Was it good?
It was fantastic.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Honestly, those
Beautifully put.
I want to see the animated series on DC Universe because I forgot to cancel my DC Universe that renewed.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if you guys like John Campea at all, but he raves about that show.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about Campia.
Me too.
I subscribe. I'm still subscribed to him.
Me too.
I
he
made videos on him.
Yeah. He just kind of strikes me as one of those guys with an enormous ego or something.
Oh yeah, it's there. Definitely ego guy. All right, here's something that I just heard of, actually from Jarbo, Matt Jarbo. I was watching it, but thanks, Matt, if you're still here.
Oh yeah, why is he not on with us? How weird to just pop in and say hi and then.
Well, he
leave.
does that sometimes.
Really?
He's busy. He just kind of say hi, and when he hasn't been on in a while, but I've been also going into some crazy stuff lately. So
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's nice. He seems like a nice guy.
yeah. I'll try to work something out in the future if you want to do something. I'll have to give him a heads up though. Give him some time in advance.
That'd be cool.
All right, here. Oh, he's still here. Yeah, this is from Matt Jarbo. I found out that they might be doing a Rocket and Groot series on Disney Plus, which I would be really happy for. I think that could be fun. What do you guys think?
Yeah, for sure.
my question is, when does it take place? After Guardians 2 and Infinity War?
That's a good question. Is that what might make you more interested or not? If it's after Guardians 2 and current time, or will you be annoyed if they go backwards, like before Guardians 1? Or
If it's a good story, I'm stoked either way.
okay, I would prefer. I'll be happy, like you said, a good story, but I prefer if they do a current setting that links to the movies directly instead of another like prequel type show, because if they keep doing that constantly, it's gonna get a little bit tiring. Even though I'm looking forward to some of these shows.
You know, speaking of prequel shows, how do you guys feel about the Cassian Andor show?
Mixed feelings.
Me too. Because I mean, I love the character, but I'm ready for them to move on and explore new territory. I mean, The Mandalorian is kind of doing that, but come on. I mean, how small is the Star Wars universe to those Disney execs?
And it feels like a band-aid for what happened to Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
That Obi-Wan's having issues, or they might turn it back into a feature film, which is very possible, because then Kathy will have Indy 5 and Obi-Wan with Deborah Chow directing on her way out, is my theory.
Well, I don't think anybody cares about a Cassian Andor show. I'm interested to see how they market it. I mean, hopefully they do something exciting with it, you know?
Yeah. Well, K2SO is a great droid, great character.
I agree.
So it'd be worth it just to get him back.
Yeah. I mean, I love Rogue One, and like I said, I like Cassian as a character. I love it if they just moved on to something entirely new.
Thanks, Wookiee Supremacy. I'm always happy to have constructive criticism. Gotta bail, guys. I like Max a lot better when he's talking about things he likes later on. Yeah, but a lot of people like it when I go mad as hell, too. So that's my conflict here on my channel. I want to do both. What's that?
Indeed.
Yeah, I got two types of viewers. Some people like both. Mladen tries to cool me down too. He's always saying to me, "No, talk about movies." Mladen always helps me out in the back on Twitter. He's like, "Talk about some movies, Max. Don't go into all this." So he's one of the guys that tries to keep me on the right path. All right. Rogue One and Cass. Yeah, I even like Cassian, the actor. Yeah, here's
a talented dude.
Yes. Phobics, Mac likes to take care about the fans too. Yes, I cover fandom. So that's why I talk about it a lot. I want fans to be nice to each other, and I never want someone to feel pressure from, it's very popular to hate on everything.
Yeah.
and liking
Especially on the
things
internet.
liking things is an anomaly anymore. And people do if fandom goes unchecked, people just leave. That's not good enough anymore. I want people to that's why the gray order is so important to me.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
because it's like, no, we're not having it anymore. Fandom is a place for positive stuff too. And oh, Matt's here. Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's up? Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
Sure.
what's going on, man?
Yes.
Not much.
Good to
Just
hear you.
running some errands. I got a busy day tomorrow, so I gotta get stuff done tonight. So,
Oh, that sounds stressful.
yeah, I'm going to see Bernie Sanders tomorrow. He's
Oh,
speaking
dude. Nice.
nearby. So yeah, I'm looking forward
That's
to
cool.
that. That's gonna be pretty cool.
That is cool. Are you planning a video on it too, or just personal?
Yeah, no, yeah, of course, dude. Everything a YouTuber does is about content, right? So
Right.
like, oh man, I'm getting testicular cancer. I gotta go get my balls removed. Let me vlog this. It'll be great.
Matt,
You know,
you're
I'll
in the
get
Pacific Northwest, right?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
I'm in
Yeah,
Washington.
I'm in Portland.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I grew up in Tigard.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. I just moved to Portland from Bend.
Oh, I mean Bend's a pretty bustling place.
Yeah.
So
Kind of
like
boring unless you're into, outdoor stuff.
yeah. Portland's a lot of fun. I miss living there. I live between Portland and Seattle,
Oh,
and
cool.
so there's not much here.
Yeah.
You know, if I didn't have YouTube, I'd probably find a shotgun and go, well, it's been fun.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. But I've been Oregon born and raised and all that jazz.
Yeah. Nice. I mean, I love Oregon. I've lived here for like 9 years now, so I'm staying for a while, I think.
1759.
Yeah. That's good, man. Yeah. I wish it wasn't so expensive to live there. That's my only concern.
Yeah. Yep. I feel you there.
Because my girlfriend and I we would like to move back because we do enjoy Washington, but Oregon is just where I'm from.
Yeah.
Do you want any sauce for the first order?
Hot sauce for both, please. Thank you. So yeah, it's anyways, yeah, that's cool.
All right. So the total for the second order?
Yeah, there you go.
We're getting behind the scenes from Matt. Can you
I
pick
wasn't
me,
gonna say anything.
yeah, can you pick me up something? No, that's cool though. I like that. Pick me up something, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, what are you getting? I feel like I heard something about hot dogs.
Hey, I love hot dogs. Well, he might be busy for a second, so let's go to another topic until he gets back.
For sure.
Let me see here. Oh, here's a Mezco of Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I feel like they just unveiled that fairly recently. It looks like a cool figure. Looks fun.
I don't know how I feel about the face. I think they usually do faces a little bit better. Maybe just because of white. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's common Harley.
All right, sorry guys.
I like that skull.
No problem. I think it's fun. Did you get me a hot dog too? I love hot dogs.
Oh, I'm just at Taco Bell picking up some grubs. So
Oh, Taco Bell.
Nice.
I've been there, brother. All right.
well, when you don't live in when you don't live in California anymore, Taco Bell's kind of what you got.
Yeah. We're also Matt. Just so you know, what we're going on here. I'm trying a new show with my pals Griffin and Mladen. Talk about collectibles, steelbook Blu-rays, and also eventually comics. I want to get back into comics from some of my YouTube friends that really talk about comics a lot. So I want to get to a comic shop. And here's do you know about Mezco 112 action figures?
No, I'm not really big into like those kind of collectibles.
Okay.
I see them a lot when I go to shows, and they're always really cool to look at. And then I ask myself, would I like to buy one of these? And then I'm like, probably not, just because I would go and do nothing with it. I would just look at it and go, all right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very
That's
much.
understandable. But looking at this figure, I think that this looks like a lot of fun, and I really like that unmasked head sculpt. I think that looks great.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. I like this like Joker doll here too. Is interesting.
That's pretty dope.
Well, these are the more affordable, like half the price of Hot Toys Mezcos. They're about like $80, 90, 100.
Yeah.
Hot Toys are like 200, 250, 300, 350.
Yep. I have a
Now-
couple Hot Toys on order right now. I have Maul from Solo and
Oh,
then, the Mandalorian.
oh, I want the Mandalorian one so bad.
Yeah.
I saw images of that. Oh, I'm so.
Gotta have it.
Oh no. Maybe I'll just watch your review.
Yeah,
if you-
dude, I'm definitely gonna review it.
Oh man, I want that one so bad. I looked at that. I was like, I really thought hard about it because I also have a Mandalorian helmet based on the show. I bought it a while ago.
Oh, cool, dude. Can you grab it right now? I want to see it.
No, my wife made me get the helmets and the masks out of the dining room. she also kicked me down. Just so you know, behind the scenes, she kicked me down here because Midnight Madness was too loud in the upstairs.
Oh yeah.
And then I had all my masks and stuff in the dining room. She's like, get those out of here. We can't have masks and helmets in the dining room. What if you have company over?
So, do you collect masks?
Yes.
How many do you have?
Probably 30.
30? Like, are they super high quality? Are they, you know,
Varies. Some are custom made. Some are Black Series from Hasbro.
That's cool. I have a buddy that makes and paints up Jason masks. He's pretty talented.
Cool. That is cool.
Yep.
Now this next one, I'm like really tempted to because it looks spot on. Mezco Batman with Michael Keaton.
Oh, I ordered that.
You did?
Yep.
The Mezco one or Hot Toy?
Yep. I think the Hot Toys one came out a few years ago, but this one, I think it's waitlisted now. Mezco exclusives, like as you can see, it's exclusive based on that icon on the top left. They usually go pretty quick.
Yeah, I saw the wait list. I thought about it. I'm like, I can't because I won't stop.
Yep.
And I already sold the 2 I had. I had 2 and I was going to start getting into it. I'm like, no.
Well, hey, self-control is a good thing, but treat yourself every once in a while.
Well, the one figure I am actually going to get is those hyper real Darth Vader and Luke. When Luke comes out, I'm going to get Luke, and then I'm going to go back and get the Darth Vader.
Cool.
You know which ones I'm talking about?
Vader one. Yeah.
You have it?
My roommate does.
Oh, okay. But look at this. This looks legit.
Yeah, it does. I think that Keaton might be my personal favorite Batman, so I knew I had to have this in my collection in, some form or another.
I mean, if his Batman didn't work, we might not get all these Batman movies. I mean, we would probably start getting them now, but all those years of Batman movies.
Mm-hmm.
I still think Val Kilmer's underrated. I thought he did a good job.
Is he the nipple Batman, or is that Clooney?
Yeah.
No, that was Clooney. Clooney was the nipple man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Val Kilmer did pretty good. I agree. The movie was a little all over the place, but it's still fun.
What's Val Kilmer doing these days?
Not much.
Okay.
Oh, really? I believe it.
I believe it. Jakes.
No, he's going to be in that new what's it called? That movie.
The flying one. What's it called again? I've never seen the original one because I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Top Gun?
Yeah. Okay. Top Gun.
Oh, he's going to be in the Top Gun.
I have not seen him in the cast.
The trailer for this new Top Gun looks phenomenal, but again, I've never seen the original.
You've never seen the original Top Gun?
No.
Oh, wow. We should do that in Stream Junkies.
Yeah, that'd be great, man.
Because I was like, don't touch Top Gun, and then I saw the trailer, and I'm sold. I was like, this is, I don't want to go in the negative stuff either, but when Tony Scott, Ridley Scott's brother, who did the original Top Gun, was actively developing it, and then he unfortunately jumped off a bridge. I've heard because of terminal diagnosis.
Wow, that's
and I was just like, don't touch it, and because that's what he was working on at the time too, and then that's why it went into development hell for a couple more years. I was just like, just let it go. But after I saw the trailer, yeah, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Here's a Steelbook, Candyman, and Braveheart. I would get the Braveheart. I'm not too much in the horror, but That steelbook looks cool though. I don't know if
Yes,
you
it does.
are you guys in the horror movies?
Kinda.
I
I
am.
really like everything that A24 has put out, but growing up, I was never really into horror. But I guess you could say I'm getting into it now. So late start.
You know, it's funny. I wear all these masks, but horror movies kind of scare me.
Really?
Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
Like, what's the most recent horror film that you've seen?
I saw It Chapter 2 because my wife likes them. Isn't that my wife likes to watch horror movies? I thought
Really?
it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
dude,
think
that
of other.
opening was just very intense.
Yeah. Trying to think of the other ones. I don't know. I kind of forget because I don't.
Have you seen Us?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't see that one
I
yet.
did see Us. What'd you think?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I thought it was good, but the ending is a little silly if you think about it.
Oh, I agree. I think that Us is nowhere near as good as Get Out was.
Yes.
Get Out was a phenomenal film.
Okay, I got back to the chat. Yeah, there's some going back and forth about politics. So let's not
Really?
about that Bernie thing. So
Oh, they're still going off on that one. Hey
a
man,
few people. We got all kind of viewers here on my show. So
I just threw a hashtag in the chat.
there we go, baby.
Relapse, Top Gun 2. We were talking about Top Gun 2. I was kind of going back to talking about, unfortunately, the Tony Scott situation when they were first developing it. And I was like, don't touch it, especially since he's gone. That's what he was working on too, I believe, at the time when he jumped off the bridge.
Yeah.
And I was just like, don't touch it. But then I saw the trailer and I was like, this is a good take. I'm really excited for it now. And Griffin hasn't seen the first one.
So the new directors are good. He did Tron Legacy and he did Oblivion.
Oh, okay, yeah. I forget his name, but I know who you're talking about.
It's like Joseph Krasinski.
Yes.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah, I like him. I didn't like that. Didn't he do Oblivion too?
Yeah, but that was I like Oblivion a lot because that was actually an original story by him. Originally, it was a graphic novel that he wrote, and then he got it made. And I actually really enjoyed the film. It wasn't perfect, but I thought it, like, visually it was stunning. And that redhead was smoking hot. So I'm just like, dang. I was like in the theaters. I'm like, okay, I'm okay. I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted them to do Tron 3. I'm really disappointed that we're never going to get it.
There's been rumors, but you know how rumors are. It's like Disney Plus sort of thing, and it's like, I think if enough, because they're going to be investing a lot of money into Disney Plus because they can reap the benefits of that on the back end. I mean, that's why we're hearing that they want to do like all of these, $100 million Disney Plus shows.
Yeah.
These limited series, because they know that people are going to pay $7 a month, $100 a year almost, and then they'll keep doing it, and then everyone else will keep doing it.
Yeah.
I would be happy if it gets a series. That would be a good series to have on Disney Plus. Make a lot of people happy. Something that they didn't think they could get unless they didn't win in the streaming. So I hope they do that.
Yeah.
Let me get to the chat here. The Shining, the best horror movie. Are you into horror, Matt? Horror movies?
Not as much as I would like to be. I do love a good horror movie. I just find I don't have a lot of time to watch them. The last one I saw was Crawl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I saw that
one as well.
I liked it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. It would have been
Hereditary.
No, not yet.
That one kind of freaks me out because I have family illness and it's too close to home, and I get that, man. So I just don't want to see it because I have memories when I was in my childhood.
Yeah. Very freaky.
What was I gonna say here?
Midsummer is good too, if you get the chance.
I've heard nothing but bad things about Midsummer.
Really?
Yeah,
everybody loves Midsummer. That's weird.
My buddy explained to me the plot actually before we saw Crawl, and then he's like, "Here, look at this tapestry," and I'm like, "He's like, do you happen to notice anything?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll let you know." So but that's also just my friend is a very cynical bastard.
Oh yeah. Well, Midsummer is a weird movie. I'll say that much.
Well, since you're here, Matt, we could talk. I think I had a couple movie news. Let me see.
Give me like a minute. I gotta bounce out for 1 sec, and then I'm just gonna mute, but I'll be back in a sec.
All right, sure. I actually forgot to put it in here. I put it in now. The main topic, I forgot to put that image in. So we are going to talk about Conan, and when he gets back, I put the main image in. Darn it!
Okay, brace yourself. Never seen Conan.
Never seen Conan?
Nope.
Oh, it's really good. I think I just bought it recently on Steam.
Really?
Yeah, and I want to get back into it. I think that's one that he can do really well. I'm looking for the man. I forgot to save an image, but here we'll just look at the image that I made for the thumbnail for this Comics and Collectibles episode 1. That's Kurt Russell's son, and they're talking about him doing Escape from New York.
Oh, cool. I think Sideshow did a figure of that recently.
All right, so
Let me try and pull up a picture. I'll DM you on Twitter.
All right. And this is from joeblow.com, and I know about that website because of Mladen. He sends me a few things there. They have some good movie news. So it was announced. So this is their article. It was announced that last February that Saw and Insidious co-creator of the Invisible Man, writer-director Lee Winnell is attached to write a reboot of John Carpenter's Escape from New York. And today, the Upgrade filmmaker, and I did not see Upgrade yet, and I want to see that movie. I've heard lots of good things. Filmmaker updated us on the remake, saying that the casting Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt Russell, Overlord, as the new Snake Plissken is the obvious thing to win the fans over. So what do you think about that, casting his son? I got to look him up. I haven't seen his son in anything, I don't believe, that I can remember. I'm going to look up him on IMDb just to see if he's an active actor. I mean, he has to be doing something. So I'm going to check that out now before Matt gets back. Russell, IMDb. See what he's been up to. All right. Overlord, which I did not see.
Oh, okay. He does look a little familiar. I remember him in that movie. He was good. Overlord is fucking intense, dude.
Oh, really? You recommend it?
Yes.
I did not see that.
I did not.
Yeah. I think you can stream it on Amazon Prime.
It's also on Hulu right now too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet because I was all down when it was Cloverfield 4. You know?
Right. I remember that.
And then it was like, oh yeah, by the way, we've cut out all references to Cloverfield. But what that really means is that they hadn't put any references to Cloverfield in the movie yet.
Right.
You know, and because this is
dude, have you seen the last Cloverfield? Because that's probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen
Paradox?
in my entire life.
Paradox, yeah. I like Paradox for what it was.
Really?
But the thing is, I got Paramount sent me the Blu-ray to review last year, and so so I have the Blu-ray. Actually, I think it's still in my PC right now.
I feel like that's the kind of movie that would be fun to watch if you were really fucking stoned out of your mind.
Yeah, I could see that. What do you think of this news that they're going to do Escape from New York with Kurt Russell's son?
Well, dude, again, I've never seen that movie.
well, Matt or Mladen?
I'm a little skeptical because I don't think he can pull off the character of Snake Plissken.
Oh, okay. He's got the same facial look. Look at the picture on the left. He's got the look. Maybe he needs a little more acting history. I'm not sure.
Dude, he was
His
good
eyes-
in Arnold, for
Sorry,
sure.
his eyes are not intense enough like his father was in the original. I
Okay.
don't see the intensity in his eyes.
Oh, here I found something else about him. It says that he might be in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier that's filming
is.
now. Oh,
He is. He's USA agent. Yeah, he's going to be the Captain America that the U.S. government chooses because they don't want him
I
to
didn't
be
know
him.
he's- I
Yeah,
didn't know that was him. So he's a big deal then. I mean, by the time it comes out, him being in this film is going to be a good thing for him. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm all for this.
I did like Wyatt Russell in that one episode of Black Mirror with the going into the video game, or like, can you survive the one night in like the mansion?
Oh, okay, he's in that too.
Yeah, he was in that one, and Dan, I thought, I would love to see more from Dan Trachtenberg, who directed that movie or directed that show, because he also did 10 Cloverfield Lane, which I thought was very well directed.
I agree. I love that.
Oh, I'm a big Dan Trachtenberg fan. I used to watch Totally Rad Show all the time.
Yeah, I know. The fact that he was a games journalist is really funny to me.
Yeah.
But then also he did the pilot episode for The Voice.
Wow, really?
I didn't know that.
Huh.
And then he was actually signed on to direct the Uncharted movie.
Oh, really?
I heard that. I was all excited for that.
Is
Yeah,
that still happening?
Yeah,
Yes, it's happening.
But not with him though, right?
No, not with him. He stepped off, and then Travis Knight came on board, and then Travis Knight stepped off, and they've gone through. I did a whole video on this a while back about how many directors Uncharted has gone through since 2009.
Is Tom Holland still attached to that?
Yeah.
I just think
Yes.
that's weird casting. He really
Yeah.
They
like
start filming that movie, I want to say in April. And what I'm hearing now, and this is unconfirmed, but what I've been seeing in the trades, is that it's going to be Ruben Fleischer has come on board to direct it, because he's kind of like he's a safe bet, like Zombieland 1, Zombieland 2 were good, Venom made a lot of money, and he's, clearly can come on in and he can make this movie work. Like Sony is just trying to like get this movie shot before Tom goes and does Spider-Man 3.
Mhm.
Okay.
That was the whole reason why Travis Knight left, was because they wanted to figure out how to make it work, and like it was too tight of a shooting schedule. And Mark Wahlberg is still attached to play Sully. Like, what the hell?
Huh. Wow. Well, don't you think Tom Holland looks kind of young for that role?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be origin.
Yeah, it's his origin story. It's like before. It's like after the intro to Uncharted. It's probably going to be like the intro of Uncharted 3, where it's like young Drake meets Sully, and then they go from there on.
That's
Some
cool.
kind of ranking. But the thing is, like, I think Tom Holland is still attached to this, because like they basically were like, "What do you want? Stick with us, kid. We'll give you whatever you want." And he's like, "I want Uncharted," even though I look nothing like Nathan. Nathan Fillion would be a much better person to play the goddamn part.
Yeah.
You guys Uncharted fan film, right?
I think I did.
Oh my god, go watch it. It's
Oh
fucking
yeah. I remember that. It was really good.
Yep, I saw it.
Although at this point though, I think he's a little too old anymore to get a new franchise started. I prefer they go with like Bradley Cooper was rumored for a while there too. I'd rather them go that route, even though I think Nathan Fillion, even the character, was pretty much based on.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is like going after like Nolan North is awesome and is totally Drake, and by not by getting rid of him and bringing in like somebody else who's younger, I get why they want to do it. But the thing is, the crowd of people that are going to go see Uncharted are the people who've been playing the games for the past 13 years now almost.
I think it's also a case of when these video game movies actually happen, they're way after the height of their popularity. Like every single time, it's like years later. They got to strike while the iron's hot, I think, with some of these video game properties when they're selling their most. I think probably because of how long it takes to produce a film, but still, they go way after. I mean, Uncharted's still popular, but not like it was at all.
Well, I mean, the thing with video game movies is how do you adapt a 20-hour story into? You just can't do it. So that's why I'm very curious to see what Showtime's going to do with the Halo series, because they're filming that right now.
Oh, really?
Are they seriously doing a Halo series? I did not know this.
They're doing a 10-episode season 1. It's currently in production, and it's set to come out later this year.
How did I not know about that? That's crazy.
Because you don't watch my YouTube channel.
Yeah, you got to watch. Yeah, I don't think I've plugged your channel enough because you've been on here. Go check out $3 Theater.
I mean, come on. Obviously, I've heard of Matt Jarbo.
Well, go watch his videos. I'm telling the viewers.
Who really hasn't heard of me? Let's be fair on that. It really depends on which circle of YouTube you're in, depending on where my pops up. And most of the time, it's never good. But that being said, look at the
channel's good.
Dude, this is gonna sound really weird, but I think my roommate goes to sleep with your videos playing in the background sometimes. Like, no joke.
No, I heard that the other day actually from somebody.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's so weird. You know,
ASMR theater.
It's
you gotta start whispering. You gotta start
That's
whispering.
Not what I meant at all.
No. I know. I'm just kidding. but Matt, you need to make another channel, ASMR Movie News. And then just
I actually did do an ASMR video a while ago. But what I did is I went on to like Reddit and I found one of those like erotica forums, and I did an ASMR like of smut, and so I just called it ASMR erotica, and it's terrible. Like I showed it to my girlfriend, and she was like, "What possessed you to do this?" And I'm all like, two things: one, it was a dare, and two, I was really bored.
I gotta check. Is it still up? I gotta check that out.
It's unlisted. I will. It got age restricted. I'll send you a link. I won't
share it. I won't share it.
It's so bad.
To me. You'll share it to me, right?
So bad. You know,
Griffin, you got to promise. You can't get out anywhere.
No, I don't care. No, it was on my vlog channel. Like I don't care. Like I do stupid things, and I just I get oftentimes accused of either not having a personality or not being funny, and I'm all like, none of you ever actually talk to me. So
yeah, neither of those things are true.
Yeah. I just think it's funny to talk about like dirty shit. So, you know,
ASMR. Michael S says ASMR isn't totally weird. It's sometimes interesting. It's still weird most of the time though. I got to make another channel, Madman ASMR.
I had this roommate once that was really into ASMR. She was fucking weird.
What's that?
I had this roommate once that was really into like food ASMR. She was a fucking freak.
Yeah, like people, I've thought about that. Someone was all like, "You should just do like food reviews because you're fat," and I'm all like, okay, fine. You would say that. I get that, sure, right? But it's like I'm the kind of guy that goes and gets like in an unsweet iced tea. It's not the most like amazing food on the market. But the people people do the weirdest shit. Like mine who literally speaks to his man. Sorry if I'm breaking up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He makes money at it. He gets Amazon gift cards. You know, like.
Wow.
Oh, apparently I am delayed. So
that's hustling.
I gotta take off for a minute, but I'll be back on in a few.
Okay.
Okay. For sure. I think I've got to bounce too because I think I hear my girlfriend coming in. But It's been real, guys. We'll do this again soon. Thanks for this opportunity.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
All right. Cheers, homies.
All right. All right, Aladdin, it's just me and you now.
Yes, it is. Um, I forgot to ask you, which comics are you specifically looking for to buy?
I'm not sure. I just want to go and see what I just want to go in fresh and just see what will interest me. I might get a Star Wars. I might get a Doctor Doom. I don't know. Might get Marvel. Might get DC. I'm not sure. I just want to go in fresh. I know the store that I'm going to also has. I know you. I know you'd heard me talk about my collecting addiction, but they have
Yes.
old Star Wars retro toys, and I just want to get a few things from the prequel era because prequel era collectibles are very affordable, including the spaceships, and I might just pick up a few for on display because there's some cool stuff there. But I got to control myself and not go crazy. We have one more movie topic, and it's just about Conan. They let me bring up Joe Blow here. Let me see. The Barbarian called King Conan with Arnold Schwarzenegger attached to star, and the director, co-writer John Milius writing the screenplay. Sounds like a surefire mega hit, but the project fell through apparently largely because the Wachowskis were originally attached to it, but they weren't interested in making it after they finished work on the Matrix sequels. Oh, this is years ago. What are they talking about this for now?
I don't know.
Just but Schwarzenegger said that his King Conan is going to happen. I think even more so now that the Terminator franchise is kind of who knows when they're going to try that again. And what happens with these actors is all the time, even if they don't. Well, I think Arnold was always fair to his fans and the property, saying like I'm talking about like Harrison Ford. Oh, I don't want to talk about Star Wars. They always, towards their end of the career, come back to the franchises that got them their most popularity. Part of it is legacy, paycheck, and royalties with that franchise. The more entries you have in a franchise. So I definitely think this is going to happen. And I think it's the right choice for him right now. I mean, who think they're not going to do another Terminator after Dark Fate lost so much money, even if you like the film. That's going to probably sit in a property rights for a while before someone tries it again. I don't think they're going to try it again. I don't see why they would. There's been too many attempts within the last few years to reboot it or sequels. Are you excited for that? Do you have any memories of Conan, or do you watch Conan, or?
Yes, I have watched Conan when I was a kid, the first one, and I did enjoy the second one. And I also watched the remake with Jason Momoa.
I liked it.
Same. I liked it as well. I think Jason Momoa is a better Conan than Aquaman.
Oh, you're throwing heat, Milan. You're throwing heat.
Yes.
Better. You didn't like Aquaman, or
No,
you just prefer?
No, I like him as Aquaman, but I think he is better as Conan because
Okay.
at least the voice is much better. No shame on Arnold, but something about it speaks more Conan than Arnold's voice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's a little bit underrated. I think people bash that movie too. That like the movies that people bash that we actually are pretty decent. But that was a good. I mean, it was fun. I don't think it was amazing or anything, but I think he fit the role. You could really believe he's a warrior. I want to watch it again now. And I recently got the original on Steelbook, so I have to watch that too. I think we have one. I think we have one more. Oh, okay. You had something to say?
Yes, I since we're on Arnold's story, I sent you the trailer I was talking about with Arnold and Jack Chan. If you can play.
Oh, if it's all right, I'll save it for another time because what happens, Mladen, is sometimes with these trailer reactions, in when we have like an hour long talk, your whole stream could get monetized from one trailer reaction, so I try to do them separate. I've been telling Lunga to kind of do them separate because when you have a whole a talk show for like an hour and then you play one trailer, it's debatable if it's really up to the copyright holders if they're going to claim your video or not. So I try to do them separate. But I appreciate it. I could do a reaction to it tomorrow or next few days. I'll do a reaction of it.
What trailer?
Let me see. The Iron Mask, Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I haven't watched the trailer yet.
Neither have I, but I keep hearing everyone talk about it, and it's like because they're only going to be in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's actually it's not even about them. They're just like it's actually a sequel. It's about a cartographer played by the guy who was Azrael in X-Men First Class. That even means anything. But his name is Jason Fleming. He's been around for a long time. Works with Guy Ritchie pretty often. But yeah, it's a sequel to a movie he did a couple years ago, and so Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan are literally just in the first few minutes of the film.
Oh, that's interesting to have them together. I don't think they've ever interacted on screen together before.
I would watch it just for that. It's like that movie Jackie Chan and Jet Li did, The Forbidden Kingdom, back in 2008.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun movie, because the Jackie Chan Jet Li fight scene was really good, and the movie was fun too, So I feel we had better movies back then.
Yeah, you have more variety than you do now. Like movies just for movies don't get made anymore unless they're like you have some bright spots here and there, but we don't get as many movies as we did in the past, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, even look at Parasite, right? Parasite is, a pretty standalone movie, but they're like, hey, let's adapt it into a limited series for HBO.
Oh, really? They're thinking of it. I got to watch it. I didn't see it. I've been hearing great things, and it won the award, so.
Yeah. I got the digital. A friend of mine gave me, he got like award screeners, and he didn't like the movie, so he gave me the digital. But the app to play it is not available on my PS4.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, so I have to wait for like the kids to be gone so I can play it on the big TV and then not have them listen to Korean and go, what is this?
Yeah.
Although to my children, I mean, they're 2 and 6 months old. So to them, everything sounds Korean.
All right. Yeah, that's true. We actually are going to end the show pretty soon here. I had just a few more steelbooks to talk about. And then if Mladen or you want to add anything or your plans. But the Sonic movie, people are liking it. It's doing decent at the box office. Here's the steelbook. They may have as this. I like to collect steelbooks. I'm going to get this. I don't know if I'm going to rush out to the theater to see it. I might just wait for steelbook. But especially since my nieces come over, we'll watch this together.
Yeah, I saw it. I went and saw it the other night.
You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it, man. I did. I was going to support it because of the whole thing with changing the design based upon fan backlash.
Yeah.
I don't know if backlash is the right word. It was heavy criticism. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
I actually found myself really enjoying the movie because it's very simple. It's straightforward. Nothing about it is too it's over the top, but I mean, it's not hard to follow, and it was made kind of with everybody in mind.
Is it comparable to Pikachu, like that type of film? It's fun, or was Pikachu better?
Pikachu was better in my mind, but that was also because Pikachu, for one, established an entire world full of Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Like Rhyme City was living and breathing. It was an actual metropolis, right? Whereas in this one, it's just Sonic, and he's in Montana. But with Detective Pikachu, the movie took itself seriously. It was very serious. It was a noir detective story. I thought that was great. I love Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
But Sonic is very straightforward, and you just have fun watching it because it's just like, okay. And then they set stuff up for a sequel and you're like, okay, I know what's coming. If you're a fan,
Oh, okay.
and so you'll be like, yeah, right. Like whatever happens next is going to be pretty dope.
Cool. I think it might get it. They didn't have a. Let me at least see the opening. Let me see the opening for Sonic.
57 million on the 3-day, 60. I think 68 million for the 4-day.
Oh, okay. That's past their expectations, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So it'll probably get a sequel, especially since people that whatever company owns the Sonic franchise, they're looking for money because the games don't do as well as they used to. So this is definitely a way to get the games back on a track too. If it has a strong fandom in the movies, definitely.
Well, I mean, some of the videos criticizing Sonic from back in April were getting upwards of over 1 million views.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people were mad about this the way it looked. And that's why I did that video today about asking, like, was it all just a PR stunt? Because what you come to find out, at least from one inside source, if you want to believe it, is that the VFX work was only done on the trailer.
Ah.
So that's why it didn't take them that much to go back and redesign everything.
I could believe that. I think these companies do all kind of stuff like that to get free press and we're listening to the fans.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you guys hate it? Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna like push it back a few months and fix it, and then everyone's like, hey, that looks a lot better, and you guys listened, so I'm gonna go give you my money.
Yeah, that's a smart marketing plan.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, everybody wins at the end of the day. The movie is fun. You know, it's definitely not like you're not going into it for smart comedy. You're just you kind of enjoy the nature of Sonic. It's just like entertaining.
Here's the last slide I have. It's for collector box for Hulk steelbooks from the 2 Hulk movies. I like the Edward Norton one.
Same.
Yeah.
I wish he could have. I prefer him to Mark Ruffalo. I don't nothing against Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, but
well, there was nuance to Edward Norton's Hulk. There was depth of character there. There was a tortured soul. I mean, we got a little bit of the tortured soul in this, but then like with Thor Ragnarok, it was just like Unleashed Hulk, and then in Endgame it was Professor Hulk.
mm-hmm.
So, which I like Professor, but yeah, Hulk smash, right?
Yeah, I wish Edward Norton would get more work again. I mean, he does do certain things, but he's also very hard to work with. But when you actually get a movie with him in it, he does well. He does really well.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any final thoughts? Because I like to keep my streams like at an hour and a half, 2 hours. We're at the hour mark. If you're planning any, Mladen is a great friend. He's just he helps me with some movie topics, and he likes to pop in. He comes on our show Stream Junkies sometime. Oh, Matt left already. Okay, or he dropped out. So you're always welcome on my channel, Mladen. And
Thank you.
for Stream Junkies, we got to finish the Clone Wars in episode 1 of season 7 is going to be this week. So you ready for that?
We'll see. I still have to finish season 5 and 6.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're going through the whole thing.
Yes.
So if you do, you'll have a lot to talk about if we have you on. I'm going to recommend that you be on if you do. I don't know if that's too much of a task to do that before Saturday. We'll have to see. But that would be really interesting to have you on if you watched the whole thing recently. That's cool. All right, let's get to some chat before we go. Sci-Fi Dragon, he saw the Sonic movie, thought it was fun. It was an adequate kids movie. All right. Michael S. did not like Pokemon. Michael S. is delivering the facts with the box office. Sci-Fi Dragon also liked the Ang Lee Eric Bana Hulk movie. I think it's very underrated. I enjoyed it, and I liked it a lot at the time. It's just watching it again is a little bit rough for me. Because I think the Edward Norton one was is, in my opinion, better for me personally. But I respect it. Yes, I respect it a lot. Thor Ragnarok was fantastic. Oh, Michael S. likes Mark Ruffalo's Hulk better. Okay, cool. Well, I hope they actually get to do, they do Marvel movies with the Hulk as a team-up film because of the rights just to make a standalone Hulk movie, but that might have changed recently. I'm not sure. So I don't know if they'll get to do a standalone Hulk movie. All right. Oh, Michael S. is also doing a Clone Wars rewatch because the show is so good. Cool. All right. So, Mladen, if you can, next Saturday, join us for Stream Junkies because it'll be an interesting one. And everyone else is welcome to come. And I plan to be active on YouTube this week. I think tomorrow I might get back with some hot content with Bashti. We might do This Week in Woke. Talking about all the woke news on YouTube and internet that people are saying you go woke, you go broke, and we're gonna go over all that news. All right. Oh, Phobic Xena, he skipped the ones with Maul. Okay. Well, you're starting season 6 tonight. Cool.
Nice.
I'm excited for season 7. And I might, after the show, I might just finish the rest of the season because there's only like 2 episodes left for me. So thanks, everyone. Oh, Keely Chow just got here. We're ending the show, Keely Chow. Great timing. But thanks for coming in. You can watch it on the replay. I leave my live streams up. So even though, yeah, it does actually, it hurts you in the algorithm to leave your live streams up. But you guys are part of the show. So I want to keep it up. And I appreciate all your contributions, and especially this guy, Mladen. He does a lot to help me because yeah, and Keely Chow, if anyone else wants to join the show in the future, Mladen, aren't we welcome to have them on if they ever want to try it out?
Yes, of course. Sure.
So this is what it's all about, is friends talking about movies and great nerd culture and having some fun. And if you're interested in the Ray Order, check out the Discord or hit me up on Twitter and I'll send you an invite that way because Mladen, you don't do too much on the Discord though, right?
No, I don't do much.
Okay,
too much on Discord.
But Mladen's a good dude on Twitter. If you ever, he helps me out on Twitter too. So, all right, say goodbye, everyone. And do you, Mladen? I'm forgetting. Do you actually have a channel?
No, I told you I don't. But if I do someday, I will see what will I film. But I'm promising you this: it won't be articles or anything. I just want to do something different, unlike other YouTubers.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you ever start, let me know. I'll pimp your channel. And oh yeah, your icon on Twitter. Are you excited about? I don't think I've ever asked you yet. Are you excited about the new 007?
Yes, I'm excited for 007 and a little skeptical because he said constantly that this was the last one. This was the last one. Let's hope this is the last one.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm boycotting it for different reasons. Not just because of the way he's handled himself with negotiations on being Bond. But the trailer actually looks good. But I'm sticking to my, how I like to stick to my guns. I'm like, I'm not seeing it. I'll see it eventually. I just don't like to support people that don't respect the fans or the property for a negotiation tactic. Let's be honest. He kind of held up this movie for a lot of years. And also got directors taken off, like Danny Boyle. He might have had a really good vision for it, and he's like, that's not what I want. So he held up. That's another video. But I have to admit, it does look really good. The trailer looked really good. So, to me, at least. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Mladen. We'll end the show now.
Bye.